Okay, we're back with the Building a Spaceship series, episode 2. It's been ages since I released the first episode of this, actually. I think that released on the 14th of September. And yes, this is still technically a part of the Building with James series that hasn't been cancelled. I've just not done anything with it for ages because I've been busy. I mean, to be brutally honest, I've had this footage stored on my hard drive since probably late August, early September, and just never got round to recording this voiceover thing. So that's fun. I've still got episode 3 rendered as well. I've not rendered episode 4 yet. I can't even remember whether I've done the building side of things for episode 4. I'll actually have to check on the world and see whether I have replay files to render for that. But you know, we're building a starship. It's in the style of Star Trek, specifically The Next Generation, because at the time that was what I was watching. I have now finished The Next Generation, because I did kind of go on a binge watching spree, and I watched all 7 seasons of it and loved pretty much the entire thing. Yeah, Next Generation is awesome. I'm now deep into Deep Space Nine, which that's fun as well, I guess. It's a bit darker though, like a lot darker. Yeah, I'm on to season 2, no, maybe season 3 of DS9. The Dominion are just starting to become a little bit more of a threat. Yeah, it must be season 3 because we've now got the Defiant, but Worf hasn't joined, so yeah, there's that. Spoiler alert for anyone who's not seen it. I've not seen it all the way through yet, so I guess I'm kind of spoiling it for myself. I've already seen spoilers online anyway, plus for something that was made in the 90s, I can't really get overly upset about just because, well, being upset about stuff which was released that long ago, that's just, no, that's not fair. One thing I am upset about, though, and this is going to sound really stupid to anyone who likes classic Trek, is I'm upset that the 2009 onward films are not on Netflix anymore. It's like, I went to watch Star Trek 2009 today, and it's just not there. The JJ films aren't on Netflix anymore. I was like, well, that sucks. I like the JJ films. They're actually what got me into Trek before anyone starts hating me for liking them. Because I know the JJ films get a lot of hate. They're not perfect by any means, but they are enjoyable. I mean, the fact that they got me into Trek, because at the time I was hugely into Star Wars, a bit less so now. Disney films are not as bad as the internet makes out again. I'm probably going to get completely brutally murdered for saying that, but yeah, all the modern Trek, all the modern wars, they're not actually as bad as people say. Like, they're not amazing, not by any stretch of the imagination, but they're not horrendous enough that you have to completely destroy them. They're entertaining to watch, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm kind of looking at it more from a film TV student perspective. Like, I'm now studying film and TV at college, so yeah, I guess I'm analysing them a little bit more, and from a technical standpoint, they're good. I mean, they're better than some things which I also enjoy in terms of being technically good. And I am looking at Bohemian Rhapsody here. Love that film, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Bohemian Rhapsody. It's not related to Trek in any way whatsoever. But from a technical standpoint, I can't see how it won Best Editing. I think there's a 2-minute sequence in there, and I might be wrong, I've not fact-checked this in a good few months, so I could be completely off with numbers. But there's a scene in Bohemian Rhapsody where where the band are meeting up with John Reed. I think this sequence lasts for about 2 minutes, and the average cut length is about 1.5 seconds. I mean, that in itself isn't bad. Not necessarily, anyway. Trouble is, a lot of these cuts were, well, they were unnecessary. They didn't add anything to the story. They didn't give any new information. I'm waving my hands about as I'm talking, and I don't know why, because you guys can't see me. Anyway, let's get back to Trek, because I guess this building series is very Trek related, because we're building a Star Trek type ship. I did have a name in mind ages ago, which I've then forgotten. Oh wait, no, I think I've got it. I was going to call this Britannia, because I'm British and Britain and Britannia and all that kind of thing. It's like, I was going to call this the Britannia class. I don't think I've given it a registration number. So if you guys have a registration number for this ship, then let me know in the comments down below. It's not going to be the Enterprise. It's not going to be 1701. G, I guess it would be, because the F exists in Star Trek Online. It's too small a craft, I would say, for it to be the Enterprise. It's not nearly grand enough. Even in its framework state as it is here, you can tell it's not nearly big enough to be the Enterprise. I think it might be smaller than the original series Enterprise. Kind of small. And the original series Enterprise, in comparison to the rest, is tiny. I can't remember how many decks the original series had, but in the engineering hull, it definitely had more than 5, that's for sure. Anyway, as you can see here, we're building up the deflector dish, and I'm going for a TNG-style deflector. Very TNG style, with the blue kind of thing. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Suki's just sent me a message. She's probably just seen my tweet. She's saying, want to see some original Star Trek movies that are on Prime. They've even got First Contact. Yeah, I know they've got First Contact. I bought First Contact off Prime. That's not the movie I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch the JJ movie. But no, that's getting off topic. That's talking about Discordy Trekkie stuff? I don't know. At this point, I'm talking complete and utter nonsense. Yeah, I guess that's what being awake at 20 to 2 in the morning does to you. Like, I know I should be asleep. Yeah, 20 to 2 in the morning on the 29th of October 2020. Today is the day this channel hit 339 subscribers, assuming we haven't lost any by Wednesday, because I'm intending on this video to release on, hang on, I can actually check the date here. I'm intending on this video to release on the 4th of November, because, well, why not? It's a Wednesday. I'm actually recording this audio so I can push back the next time this technician video by a week so I can improve on it, make it better, because I'm still not happy with what I've got at the moment. I'm being all too fussy with my videos. I think lately I've watched back a couple of my older videos, especially when I did vaults. I watched back my first attempt at doing vaults and thought, that was terrible. How did I ever let that through up onto YouTube and all that kind of thing? I was like, watching back, even content that I've made in the past year, I feel like I've improved a lot, but I've still got a lot to work on. And actually, thinking about it, if you guys have any advice in terms on how to improve this channel, please let me know. Because, yeah, I want to make this entertaining for people. I don't want this to be completely boring. And I know a lot of the time my videos aren't necessarily the most entertaining, and the trouble is I don't often see that until the video has been released for about 2 months. So day of release, I'm sat there thinking, well, why is this not getting any views? And I get all confused by that, and then I go back 2 months later and think, oh, that's why it was terrible. Anyway, looks like we're getting to the end of the video. As you can see here, there's a lot of deflector dish made. I'm going to end this video off here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed this ramble, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.